put my lipstick on. Sorry. Yo, what's up? What's up, Hungry? How are you? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How's it going? Happy Saturday nights. Hope you're doing well. Let's paint. Let's do some painting. What am I doing tonight? Let's figure it out. Where's my guy? There's my guy. Paint for me, you sexy beast. What's up, you Crones? How you doing? Can't hear because I'm not at home. No problem, Great White. No problem. Just working on some editing, but wanted to stop in just a bit to say hello. Dude, that tree. Yeah, I've done a lot of detailing on the tree. I'm not gonna really work on the tree much tonight, aside from, if you can see down here, there's like little like sinewy sort of roots. I might do that a little bit more over here. But for the most part tonight, thank you, by the way, thank you. I want to add a little reflection in this water over here. And I was just looking, I don't think it's gonna quite, like the perspective isn't quite right to reflect this green color. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. But I might just do some reflections from the branch here. A little bit of, like, of this yellowish brownish color. I want to, yeah, do the rooty things. I need to put smoke coming out of the chimney, which will be fun. And then, if you see the picture in the bottom right, there's a big silhouetted tree, which is one of the features I love about this shot. But it's a little scary, because I'm going to have to pretty much just plunk in a big, fat, dark tree over here. And because it'll be so dark, it's kind of like, you know, all or nothing. You can't really undo it, so we'll see. Thank you, Great Way. I appreciate it. Good stream last night. Last night was what, Friday night? The Super Metroid. That was Thursday, right? Yeah, that was Thursday. I did. It made me start up a game today. I think Super Metroid is one of those games that is going to inspire a lot of people. It's just such a beloved game. But it's awesome that you're playing it. It's awesome that you're enjoying it. It's just a great game. What can you say? Alright, what am I going to start with here? I think I'm going to start with the little rooty root things. Let's do that. How's that sound? Okay. Yep, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for stopping on in. Which game did you start up, B-Crumbs? What has she inspired you to play? That's the question I'm asking you right now. Okay, some black and brown. We're gonna need some pillow ochre. Once again, this is like my favorite color. I love this like mustardy yellow. It's so great with, this is pretty much all that color is, the highlight on the tree. Okay, very nice. You started up Super Metroid. Okay, thank you, Great White. Yeah, I just tweeted out myself. Okay, first a pretty dark color, just to put the shape of stuff in here. Yeah, I think those are good over there. Here, maybe. Maybe one comes down like here. It just digs itself in. That works. And then maybe in our world, another one comes down like here. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it here, but, and then I want to bring those down, I think, more. Make them really, like, naughty. Not naughty, but naughty. Kind of bulbous at the bottom here, like this. You know what I'm saying. You know how trees do. They get a little naughty sometimes. Was even able to do a speedrun strat from the first time ever. Got the Super results early. Well, folks, just as a reminder, I'm sure you know, but Hungry is blind playing that game, so no spoilers for her, please. Yeah, I'll do something like, make this like a little foot almost. And you can't really see it yet, it's really dark, but I'm gonna change the color in a second. It's funny, I really don't like, I want to bring this one out more. Yeah, that's good. And this one too, maybe. Okay. I'm sure people spend a lot of time yelling at their computers. Yeah, that's kind of like my fear when I play a game, that people know and I don't. I always feel just dumb. But I guess that's silly. Alright, so I'm gonna add a little color to these back here. Not too bright, because it's not really hitting the light as much as over here. Okay. This one too, maybe. I think feeling dumb on stream is my thing though. No, dude, it's like, I barely even play games I know really well because I haven't finished that many games. You handle it very well though. I get really flustered. I just always feel like I'm making people crazy or something. Could get a little brighter, but first, let's just get these in, like the basic shape of this. Yeah, those are all pretty beloved games, Hungry, so I'm not surprised that you feel that way. I mean, you said it to me a couple times, that it's not, you know, people don't just come for the game, they come for you, too. So I think that that combination of a game that a lot of people love and have it be played by someone that they clearly enjoy watching play games, like you have a nice following, that's a really powerful thing, you know? that to get too bright in there, because it's kind of underneath the overhang of the tree. Okay. If it's something I really enjoy, that's sure. I'm just gonna be well hungry. I think you're gonna have to get over that and just realize that you're awesome, and people clearly enjoy hanging out with you, because you're awesome, dude. Like, it's so much fun. Putting on some highlights now. Okay. Oh, stop it. So welcome. All the things. Okay. Maybe a couple of brighter hits over here. Alright, I like that. I want to hit this over here like a little more highlight. Yeah. Oh, B Crones, thank you for tweeting that. I forget who it was, but you tweeted them my website because they wanted to find some art or something. Thanks, dude. It's very appreciated when you guys do that. Alright, that looks cool. Okay, let's start thinking about reflections in the water. What's up, Colossal? How we doing tonight, buddy? What's the story? A stack of games that I haven't played, but I really think that sometime I want to play through all the Zelda games once, or since I've only played the first 3. Same here, man. I've only played the first 3. I'm still not totally sure. Well, again, the tree... Okay, I'm not going to worry about this. The tree is going to come up. Let me look at this picture. There it is. There are some more bushes back here, so maybe I can put some more bushes over there. Well, so I kind of made the decision that this root was going to come around the back end of the wheel here, but in the picture there's just flowers there. And the tree is going to be like here. I'm going to have some branches coming out over here. can make some bushes just like in there, whatever, and put some flowers in there. Who the hell's gonna tell me I can't, right? Let's do it. Green. To my stream, to my picture. Let's put it in there. It's like if we come in here. Like this root is kind of like going through it. Which will also solve what am I going to do when the land hits the edge of the stream. It'll just be covered up in bushes. That's fine. I'm making them bigger. Let's bring them up. Let's go crazy with the bushes. Thank you, Great White. Appreciate it, man. You guys didn't see, Great White is back streaming, it looks like. Playing some Bloodlines last night. Alright, I'm just gonna put some highlight on the bush now. We'll put some flowers back there too. What's up, King? How's it going, dude? It's kind of blending in with the grass there. But maybe I can just throw some flowers over there. I'm painting my worries away. I don't know about that, but I am painting. If you have any worries, you can bring them on over and I'll paint them away. I'll try to. Alright. Could add some pink ones over there too. Cook up some burgers. Sounds nice. How do you guys take your burgers? I bet you Colossal is a medium rare kind of guy. That is my prediction. A solid medium guy. Okay. Alright. I have kind of stopped eating like steak and not red meat totally, but I just don't really love it anymore. I never really did love it, honestly. Like we'd have steak once in a while on the grill when I was a kid, and I do still like that. But I was never a huge, like, meat eater. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm gonna go crazy. You're like fully cooked. I don't know that I trust undercooked ground meat. Yeah, I usually, when I did eat a lot of them or more of them, I would get medium well usually. Okay, got it straight from the butcher. Nice. Okay. I also wanted to do like some maybe reeds. I'm just remembering now, but let's do some reflection stuff. Use this. So kind of streaking in some of this tree color here. Maybe down here, like if it's kind of over here. That even makes sense. Yeah, it kind of does. I can kind of see that. Just kind of that part. Is that right there? Sure. Sure, man. Sure, man. Sure, man. That's enough for that color. I want to just maybe throw in some green, but I don't know if that would make sense. Maybe some of the flower colors down here. That might be neat. That's super subtle, man. Oh shit. I just got black paint on my finger. Not good. A little tiny little flower right there. I'm not sure if I will ever play through that game again. Well, seems like that Ultima stuff is really involved. I know Sir HC is playing through it on Sega Master System now. Although I've been watching Sir HC, and every time I watch, that music gets in my head real bad. But that's nice. I have to put some like squishy splashies like at the edge of the water here. I think I'll do that next. Let's try. I need some blue. Involved equals good. Do it. When I first saw the original Final Fantasy, I was mad at it for being a ripoff of Ultima Exodus. Really? Don't know that one at all. Alright, so let me... I'm just gonna put a little like border here. Kind of like... And I need little hits of water, like here. Like right now I have that music in my head now. I feel like I need more blue in this water. And I've got blue right here. So what's up, Brigand? How's it going, man? Just have him in here, just like being all sad and shit. That's a good idea. Ooh. Okay, let's not, I don't want to ruin my reflections here, but. So I've got a couple exciting stream announcements. One, well, this will be the last stream with this guy, the last painting stream with this guy, because I'm pretty much done with it, more or less. I'll finish up the details offline and post pictures of it. So I'm going to start a new piece next week, and if you guys have suggestions, I'd love to hear it. But I'm thinking about doing the scene from Dragon Warrior, where, you know, you have a fight and it has like the mountains and the clouds and the slime is there. I don't think I'm going to put the slime. I think I just want to make like a really, like this size, just a really realistic shot of those mountains, and maybe how that black dialogue box comes up. I might put something in like that and put like, you know, GameScape artist or something like that. I think that might be fun. So that's what I'm kicking around in my head for next week. Tuesday night, I'm starting Shovel Knight, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait to start that. I'm going to play it on my computer, so it'll technically fall under the DOS It Up streams, although clearly it's not a DOS game. So that should be fun. Wednesday, I think I am going to try and beat the Hammer Mario that Hungary has so generously taught me about. It's just really gonna be a freaking luck fest if I can get through the last dungeon, last castle. I need another brush for this. And then Thursday, yeah, Shovel Knight. I played the first level just to test it. I'm like, oh my god, I have to put this down before I just play it by myself, because it was really cool. I really enjoyed it so far. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna put a little bit of highlight on this wheel. Should probably, yeah, I really haven't highlighted this thing so well. Oh snap, Sir HC, speak of the devil. What's up, Sir HC? How you doing? I was just talking about how I was watching you play Ultima. Thanks for the raid, man. How are you doing tonight? Oh, and he subscribed. Thank you, dude. 5 months with the old Sir HC, man. Thank you so much, dude. Very appreciated. You are a beautiful, beautiful man. Hang on. Fun way to convey that he is sad is by putting a Cure shirt on. Don't think he likes the Cure, but I could be wrong. So the other thing is, God, I keep doing this. I wiped my finger in black paint by accident, and I wiped it on this piece of paper towel, and then I keep putting my brush in it. I can't be doing that. The other exciting thing, excuse me, the other exciting thing is Thursday night. Keyglyph, if you follow her, she's going to stream some Life Force, and we had this idea of the co-pilot stream. We actually worked it out. I'm actually going to be in on her stream through voice chat, so I'll have like a little, you'll see me trying to talk her through the game, and we'll just talk about the game too, so that should be a lot of fun. Hungary, it's pretty much the same time as your stream, which kind of is sad, but we will finish by the time you'll still be going, so we'll raid you, I'm sure. But we're looking forward to that. That should be fun. Man, I have the frickin' Ultima song in my head. Yeah, so some fun streams coming up. If I can't beat the Hammer Mario on Wednesday, I don't know if I'm gonna ever try again. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm going to take off. I hope you folks are all having a good night. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the raid again. Thanks for the sub. You're the man. Come on. Blow you a kiss. How do you like that? Which Ultima song? Right now, it's the... which I think is just in the town or something. I don't know where it is. But then I also have the battle theme, that one. So yeah, they're going back and forth in my brain like a madman. Okay, what was I doing? I was gonna... oh, I guess I'll just keep doing the wheel a bit. Just put some streaks into these spokes. Just liven them up a little bit. The overworld? Okay. I need to get the Konami arcade collection so I can play some Arcade Gradius and Life Force. Nice. Yeah, that should be fun. Because she was in on the stream when I was streaming it, and I was going for the no death run and all that, and she was cracking me up, and she was quoting the Nintendo Power from that episode that talked about the game. So I might actually, because I have that episode too, I might bust mine out during the stream and just have some fun. Should be fun. So if you don't follow Keylith, give her a follow. She's great. And yeah, and then we'll come into your stream hungry, because I definitely want to watch some more Super Metroid. I think Super Metroid's Thursday night, right? So if you can see, I've kind of made these little like parts where the bark is kind of flaking apart and flaking off, you know? here. I thought that was kind of a neat idea. Because it's an old tree, it's a strong tree, but you know, it's a kind of a brittle old man. Alright, we're getting to the point. Should we do the smoke next out of the chimney? Or should we throw in this big fat silhouetted tree on the left hand side? What do you guys think? Smoke or tree? What are we doing? Should be more supermetric. Nice. Play the patch version of Radius 3 that removes most of the lag. What an incredible game. I've heard so many great things about Radius 3. Any of the game player's tapes with tips and tricks? No. I don't know what that is. Debating what to do Monday. It's usually those meat sticks, but it's also my birthday the next day, so I might do something different. Like a cake stick? Birthday cake stick? Which way's the smoke going? It's gonna... I was thinking it would go like a little bit to the right, maybe in front of the tree a little bit, because you want to see the smoke, you know? Because if it goes over here... I don't know. I feel like it flows more better this way, because like the tree kind of goes that way, and if it goes over here it might look a little strange, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Like if it's like... It's a good question. I hadn't thought about it. I really was just kind of had my head set on it going kind of like a little bit like this and up. It's going to be pretty subtle. It's not going to be super thick. Okay, thanks, B-Cross. I was thinking cake too, yeah. After watching Hungry play Vice Project Doom, I revisited and got to the final stage, but you didn't finish it? Come on. Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. I wasn't sure if it's going to go behind the tree or not. Huh. That'd be interesting. I don't know, because that would mean it like, because the tree's up, I mean the chimney's up in front, so it would kind of have to go back and around, wrap around, and then come out over here maybe. That might be interesting. Cake games? Well, the water flows left to right. No, it doesn't, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. It's flowing right to left. I mean, look at the splashes against this rock. Look at that. Look at that. My friend. The ocean is that way, and the waterfall is this way. So. DuckTales has cakes and treats and stuff. I meant the foreground tree. Oh. Yeah, well, that's gonna go in here, yeah. So maybe like the smoke would go off like this? I don't know, man. Well, let me look at the picture. I mean, not that I have to do it exactly like that. Okay, this is probably why I thought it would go like this, because if you've seen the picture, the smoke's pretty much just going up like this. How windy is this Tamir place? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Well, see, there you go. You've never played DuckTales? Hungry? Really? God, that's funny, because Keywip just played that for the first time, too. That's very surprising. I would have thought you guys would definitely have played that. It could go just like... that might be cool, actually. Just kind of down here, goes across this tree, and kind of just dissipates, and then it'll be... the tree will be here. Let me think about this. While I'm thinking, there needs to be more shadow for the chimney here, I think. I've only got the Famicom version of DuckTales. It's a game I've never come across. Wow. That's cool. I've never seen the Famicom DuckTales. Does Redox know that you've never played that? Because I think she'd have a conniption fit if she knew that. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, if you have any games that you associate with a birthday, that could be nice. I think I'm gonna do it this way. Just like that. You guys up for that or what? Don't be scared. Don't you be scared. I'm gonna add a little, so some gray, but it's gonna be like a little blue too. You know how smoke can kind of look blue? I don't want to tell her. We'll try to break it to Redox slowly. I think that's best. We should have like a an intervention. Just sit her down quietly, calmly. Listen, Redox, there's something we've all been wanting to tell you. And it won't be easy for you to hear, but you've got to hear it. Hungry has never played DuckTales. And just, you know, we understand you're going to go through a lot of confusion. It's not going to be easy, but we're here for you. Alright, here's how we're going to do smoke. I think. Very gingerly. See that? Very gingerly. I'm wiping most of the paint off my brush. In fact, all of it, because I can't. Oh yes, friends. My only concern is now that there's a cloud there. I guess. I don't really want to repaint that. It's okay. We're gonna come up here. Very, very softly. Ooh. I like it. I like it. Kind of dissipating out of here. It's really subtle. I guess it's probably going to be too subtle. I think I need to, you know, make it a little stronger. Should probably flip out. How could you do this to me? Let's see. Okay. Alright. There she is. Bum bum. How are you, Key? We were just talking about you. I was telling about the big co-pilot stream. If you'd like to talk about that, that's cool. I told him Thursday night, Life Force. I will be co-piloting you as best I can through the horrificness of Life Force. It's not horrific. How are you tonight? Thanks for stopping in. We're making some smoke come out of the old chimney. The old dwarves are making cookies. They need some firepower. That burger was amazeballs. Thank you, Great White. Appreciate it, man. I was just hanging with Capsule J, and I thought you'd like to know. You came up in conversation, and Capsule J goes, oh. And true to his name, he is actually a Renaissance man. He paints, he plays games, he makes music, etc. Nice. That's very sweet. The Big? I think you mean... Oh, the experimental potentially absurdity. It's gonna be awesome. I will need your support with Giga, but I will be strong. I know you will be. We're gonna blow up his eyeballs real good. I feel like... be a little stronger here at the source. Don't want to overdo it. I don't want this like looking like silly tons of smoke coming out of this thing. I mean, how many cookies could they be making, you know? I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Now what I want to do is just go over that. Did we ever figure out what the hell this thing is called on the top of a chimney? This little thingamajig. I sure don't know, but we're gonna put it back in a little bit. Good enough. Oh, you know what I want to do actually? Can I get a little bit of smoke like underneath the little hat, like in there? I don't know. Sure as hell gonna try though. You can just kind of dot in some of it down there. And then again, just go over that bottom line with the black. Yeah, I think that's fine. They could be roasting children. This isn't Grimace from McKids. Come on. These are helpful little elves? No, 7 little dwarves. They're dwarves. There we go. Okay. Alright. There's some smoke for us. Which tune are we listening to? Yeah, Keegla, if you weren't there for that one, I streamed McKids. That was the night. Wasn't that your night, Hungry, that you won comment of the stream, or was it Brigand? I'm not sure. You got to some level where Grimace from McDonald's was like in his house, and it was this weirdly shaped house. It was all purple, and it had like 3 chimneys coming out of it. And I was like, why does he need 3 chimneys? And they said that that's where he roasts the children. Like he was cooking children. Nice. I just assumed he did. I love that tune too. I think you guys know that, how I feel about that whole soundtrack. Make this a little bit thicker here when it first comes out. Alright, I'm gonna stop messing with this because I think it's fine for what it is for now. Alright. She won it, then I stole it from her. That was a big night and comment of the stream. It really was. Monumentous. Monumentous. Keyglyph is not impressed. Yeah, Grimace is just a scary character. Alright, well, we've come to a very scary moment in this painting. And that is, I am going to plunk in. So if you see the picture bottom right, and again, I mentioned this before, this is one of my favorite things about the scenery in this game, is that you have this big, like, silhouetted tree over here. So really, like, it makes it feel like you're kind of looking in on this scene, which I love. So I'm thinking just to kind of do it something like, it's kind of at an angle, sort of just like this. But I'm gonna have some branches coming off. It's a little scary, man. I'm a little scared. You know what, before I do that, let me do something with this ground, because I haven't done anything with this area. Let's do that. I'm teetering the edge of a comment that I can't decide if stepping over line or not. Do it! Hungry is a summer home on the other side of that line. What good are lines if you can't step over them? That's a great call. So metaphorically, I have hit a baseball into Hungry's backyard, and right now I'm staring over the fence thinking, dare I step in there? I think you should do it. I really do. Does it have something to do with Grimace? Is that where this is coming from? I say go for it. You're in a safe place. I promise. Nothing bad will befall you. Alright, you can still like see canvas through here, so I'm gonna just block this in a little bit more. Oh, I'm excited for this comment. Keyglyph can kind of throw you for, you know, she throws a curveball at you. Like, it's like the rap night when she just decimated me. It's not that bad, really, but I was just going to say, like, I'm glad I never ate at a McDonald's then. because I guess we know that the burgers are made of now. That's not bad. That's common knowledge that the burgers are made of small children, isn't it? I mean, come on. The other question is, what goes in this area down here? Like, if the tree's there, is that a little bare, or is it okay? Maybe I can just have the roots kind of do the old dragon back, you know what I'm saying? Like, goes under, comes up a little bit, comes back down. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Stuffed full of spare kids. Yeah, we have enough people on the planet. We don't need more. So, if we lose a couple kids to McDonald's, not so bad. And they are delicious. You told him that she beat Super Metroid? Nice. Yeah, I think we should all do that to Sir now, from now on. If the opportunity comes up, just be like, oh yeah, it's over. She finished the game. I could put some rocks in here or something, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna block in this big silhouette tree first and then take a look at this. Grimace is doing his part. By making child sorbet. Is there sorbet at McDonald's? Come on. Hamburglar. Alright, here we go, my friends. This is going to be a little scary. I'm going to take it from... I want this tree maybe to just be poking out a little bit back there, so... How about, like, from here down to there? Are we ready for this? Am I ready for this? I don't know. Now or never. Let's do it. Okay. Should it branch off? Since Grimace is such a big fat birdie, actually catches the kids for him. She gets the leftovers since she's obviously a carrion or eater. Where is this chat going? Oh my god. Your hand is off screen? You can't see this over here? Really? Well, we'll fix that. Can you see it now? Yeah, I think so now. Yeah, okay. Now you can see. Sorry about that. There's the line. So... something like that. You got it. Thanks for letting me know. That would have been a damn shame. Okay, so now that that's there, let's just lock that in. No biggie. The real scary part will be like the branches, you know? Okay, bye. Bye, tree. Smell you later. Bye, stream. We had some good times. Take it easy. Alright, I'm not going to get too close to the edge here because that I'll use a different brush for. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. I may do, yeah, I'll probably do a time lapse of all of them. So, yeah, thank you so much for letting me know. That would have been kind of a pain. Alright, I think I can just use black here. The vulture's coming. Stop making Keyleth cry with laughter. This is probably gonna come out more, maybe? It comes out quite a bit in the shot, but well, let's put the branches in there first. I can hear Sir HC being like, bullshit. She finished it? No. To answer your question, I have no idea where this chat is going. No, 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 I love it. I love it. I want everyone to be crying, laughing. I do not remember the last time I ate McDonald's or any like fast food like that. And you know what's funny? Actually, speaking of McDonald's, I think it was yesterday. Like, we used to eat it a little bit as kids. Like, my parents would bring us there. And like, I suddenly do you ever get like a craving all of a sudden? But it's not even a craving. It's like you taste something. You just remember how something tastes really vividly. I remembered how, like, you just get a regular cheeseburger, how there are onions on it, and isn't there mustard on it too, like automatically? Maybe I'm wrong. But like, I all of a sudden was like, ooh, I kind of want that, which is very not me. Like, I don't like to eat that kind of stuff anymore, but it just hit me out of the blue. It's kind of crazy. Switching out the dogs, nice. They always use the bad children for the hamburgers. The new murder escape that we've discovered. Who are the other characters? Like, there's Ronald, obviously, Grimace, Birdie, Hamburglar. Oh, the Fry Guys? The Fry Guys are like, aren't there like 3 of them? Those are like the hitmen, you know? Like, you hire them to just like put arsenic in your enemy's water or something. Ketchup and onions on that. Maybe it was ketchup, yeah. Automatic Mustard is a great band name. Nice. We only ate at Burger King and very rarely. Honestly, I'll be totally honest, as a kid, the freaking Whopper is tasty. It was tasty. I still wouldn't eat it anymore, but those onions and pickles are the best, yeah. Mayor McCheese. That's the crooked mayor of the town, right? Like, Ronald's slipping him bags of $100 bills, and he's like, I got you. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it, Ronald. And he's like, yeah, you will. If you know it's good for you. Alright, so how do we feel about this? Is that... I think that's okay. I'm gonna put in a couple branches now. Maybe starting like around here, I can throw in like a... something like that. Yeah, like something around here, coming on like this, across that tree, and then maybe just like another one coming straight up. It's best not to think too much about stuff like this, because I will second guess this all night long. Hardcore. Yeah, we can do that. We can have... This can be just like fast food land. The Little Caesars? The Little Caesars, that's like the mafia right there. He's like, your hamburger's dead. Your fries, dead. Your apple pie, dead. Alright, let's not think too much. Here we go! I'm just gonna put in like... Oh god. Oh boy. I need more black. Are links allowed in chat? Yeah, dude. I trust you. Put a link. Go for it. His head's on his enemies upon his... Doesn't he have the spear and like there are like 3 pizzas on him and he like bangs them and they all flip and come back down, right? So now they're just heads. You do what Little Caesar tells you to do, you're gonna be sleeping with the fishes, so yeah. You heard me. Excuse me, I think you know what I'm talking about. Should probably be a little bigger. Oh my god, this is nerve-wracking. Instead of pizza, pizza, it's murder, murder. I feel like in the world building, the Little Caesars and Burger King have been embroiled, mind you, in a terrible turf war. How does Ronald fit in? Well, I would think that like the Burger King and Ronald are like mortal enemies, right? They're like two Dons from different parties. This is something a buddy of mine came up with over 20 years ago. It just gave you an idea of the kind of warped shit I come up with for all of this. Here we go. Alright. The House of Dead Celebrities. Bill Hicks. Alright, this is a lot to... I just see Marilyn Monroe, slut. Okay. I'll have to read this after, because that's a lot. The Hamlet? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get this to a certain thickness and then switch to a thinner brush so I can get like more defined, finer branches going on here. And we will change the color too, it's not just gonna be black. Supposed to ascend the throne, but the current Burger King married his mom or something. The burger's the thing in which we will catch the conscience of the king. Yeah, Grimace is just like the monster that they have under captivity, and they just like feed anyone who disobeys them to Grimace. Alright, my friends, it's time to bust out this beauty. Look at this guy. We're gonna make some crazy limbs and stuff. We're really gonna be branching out here, guys. Okay? Hope we can handle that. Branch manager, that's me. The idea behind that website is that dead celebrities aren't dead. They've just retired to a secluded mansion in the mountains. And they all have given jobs. So Marilyn Monroe's just a slut. Heyo! Puns. Listen, puns are always very welcome in my streams. In fact, they are encouraged. They are my favoritist. It's too much water. Should it come so far? Well, I don't know. Do some up here too. My hand is probably in the way, and I'm sorry about that. It's a little difficult to not be at the moment. What's up, EC Myers? Hello, sir. How you doing? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, how are the technical issues going? I got some compressed air and cleaned the vents and ordered a cooling pad. We'll see how things go on Wednesday. Cool. Yeah, I hope that goes well. 5 minutes with the compressed air can make a big difference. Alright, I gotta make this branch a little bigger, I think. Looks a little too skinny. Journalism time. Uh-oh. I'm fading fast over here. This looks amazing as usual. Thank you. Can't keep my eyes open. Thanks so much for the stream. Have a great night, Hungry. We'll see you tomorrow night, right? Or you've been streaming Sunday and Monday, I think. So yeah, I should see you tomorrow night, if not Monday night. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Tell us about some of your favorite real life trees. Oh my god, like particular trees out of the world. No, I know. Yeah. I have several trees in Central Park that I not only love, but I've given names to because I'm a little crazy. For example, there's one named, what's his name? Lionel. Lionel the tree. He's a London plane. He's beautiful. There are two trees like on either side. They're both the same kind of tree, and they're on both sides of the place where I ride my bike through Central Park. One's Heckle, the other one's Jekyll. It's Heckle and Jekyll. Oh, well, if anyone's ever been here to Central Park, there's a place called the Mall, and it's like one of the most picturesque places in Central Park. It's basically, there's a literary walk, which means it's a walk under these huge trees that kind of like make a tunnel out of it, and on either side there are all these busts of literary, giants. And that whole area, I love all those trees there. Big fan of those guys. But there have been ones like from my house where I grew up that I loved. There was a big, actually here's a funny story. Let me catch up real quick. My laptop has no fan and the vents are placed where the screen hinges, so hard to get to. It cools a lot through the aluminum chassis. I love the word chassis. Can we talk about that? Torn as the night. Okay, cool. It's funny that you can see all the painting, but you couldn't while you were playing the game. Wait, it's funny that we can see you while painting this game. Oh, painting this, but we couldn't while you were playing the game. Hello, here I am. Eugene, I'm starting Shovel Knight on Tuesday night. Have you ever played that? I'm super psyched. Emily the Elm. I don't believe I have seen the literary walk. Need to check that out. It's right near Sheep Meadow, and then, yeah, the mall, and it leads to Bethesda Fountain, which is the fountain. It's been in like a ton of movies. Apparently Doctor Who? Is that the show? There's something about that statue. There's an angel statue there over a fountain. I don't know, I don't watch the show, but that's there too. Anyway, let me get back to this. Yes, okay, so my friend Andy, who I grew up with, there was this tree just offset from my driveway, and it's like a needle tree. It's a, like a huge pine tree, but it wasn't a pine tree. It was a needle-bearing tree. That's loud. Alright, peace, guys. Peace. Huge tree. And we used to just look at it and be like, oh my god, look how big that tree is. And we made the joke, I don't know why, because we were stupid and, teenagers, but we were like, it's called the Great Oak. It's like, and we would revere it. It's the Great Oak. And our other friend would be like, it's not an oak. And he would get so annoyed with us. And because he got so annoyed with us, we just further call it that in front of him just to annoy him. So there was the Great Oak, which is not an oak. There was another tree. Good times, yeah. Good stuff. Again, I don't want to overdo this, but maybe should there be like another one over here? A little something like that. Who knows? I streamed the beginning of Shovel Knight, but need to finish it, as with many games. A weeping angel statue. No thanks. Shovel Knight is so good. Yeah, I can't wait to play it. I like your friend who knows that the trees actually are. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. I remember we actually like took pictures of each other in front of the tree, like paying homage to it, like bowing to it, just for fun. Again, we were kind of weird kids, but I'm sure we all were at that age, right? Alright, I think that's good. I might embellish these guys a little bit more. They're kind of getting lost in front of this, and I didn't know if I thought maybe I can get it long enough to go in front of the chimney, but I think that's too long. Because, like, the limb's not just going to be... Well, I guess it could be, but just straight out there. It just looks a little weird to me, so I don't think I'll do that. So let's start maybe coloring this guy in a bit. Giving him a little color. He is in the foreground. He is supposed to be silhouetted, but I don't want him to be just pure black, which he is right now. So let's do something about that. I would have told my friend not to blasphemize against the great... Oh, we slapped him silly. We castigated him, for sure. We lost a lot of trees on my childhood property, and one we had to cut down because a branch fell into the neighbor's yards and it wasn't stable. It was my favorite tree. I hugged it and talked to it. You're a real tree hugger, I see. Oh, you talked to it before it was cut down. That would have been nice if you could take some of the wood and like make something out of it, so then you could keep it, you know? Also, this neighbor growing up who had a cherry blossom tree in her yard, and I used to go and visit her as a kid. When she moved, another guy moved in who was a landscaper, and I told him landscaping meant cutting everything down. He cut down the cherry blossom. Oh, was he George Washington by any chance? That would make sense. Whoops, that's still wet. That's okay. What am I going to use for this? What am I going to use for this? This, like, might work for just like this. Turn the stump into a castle? Can you embellish on that? What does that mean? I love what I'm hearing, but I need to understand more what you mean by that. I feel good. That was a little scary. I didn't know what to think about that, but I think it came out pretty well. I'm going to... it's too smooth on the edge, so let's throw a little bit of imperfection going on over here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it should get a little bigger down here too. I don't know. Yo, Musty Hobbits. Hello, sir. How you doing, man? Guys, if you don't follow Musty Hobbit, what a nice guy. What a gent. We were chatting during his Katamari session the other night. And I can say he's a stand-up gentleman. How you doing tonight, man? How's your Saturday night? Thank you for popping in. These are details that like you probably can't even see, so I'll probably come back to this later. Yeah. Alright, the tree's in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mr. Nib? The polycast is here? Yo, what's up? How you doing? Why Mr. Nib? What does that mean? Should we be calling you Mr. Nib? Anyway, welcome. Happy Saturday. I could say the same, sir. Oh! Fancy seeing you here. And the old Zexus. It's like it calls my name. Don't you love that soundtrack? I love any game with like bubbly synth sounds, and that one is just so good. So good. You know what tune I was thinking about? If you guys ever played Moon Crystal, it's a Famicom game. There are a couple tracks in that game that are so good. Like the first level of that game is so yummy. I love it. It's a great game too. Thank you, Musty. So I live by the University of Iowa, and they do a summer movie series, and so we watched Jumanji, the new one, projected in front of the science building that had a ton of classes in. That you had a ton of. Okay, cool. I don't know a Mr. Nib, but I'm happy to take his place. What's this Mr. Nib business all about? Keegla, if you have to explain that when you come back. We had 2 giant evergreen trees in my parents' yard. Yeah, if you have pictures of this castle that you made out of a tree trunk, or your dad did, I would love to see that. I think that sounds fantastic. Okay, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I don't know if I should be doing more down here in this foreground area, but I kind of don't think so. I might just add a little bit of like I did over here with like a little tapping of some texture, but I think it's busy enough, you know what I mean? Especially now with this tree in here. I think it's busy enough. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for it. I'm just gonna add some blacks. A little bit of brown, mostly black. None more black. How's my night? And the tree's looking good. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, this was the first time I painted or worked on this alpha stream. I did a bunch of detailing on the actual tree, a lot of highlights, a lot more cracks and stuff like that. So thank you. Yeah, we just plunked that guy in there, and now we're gonna just see if we can texture this ground up a little bit. Do the old tap tap. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta tap it out. When life gives you tap shoes, you gotta tap it out. Again, this is so dark, it's probably not even visible, but I like to be thorough. That's from all the Polycast Network talk from last time. B-Crones, taking off. Have a great night, man. Thank you for hanging out as always, and thanks for the support on Twitter, like I said. Have a great night, man. Cool, yeah, tag me in the picture too. Sounds good. I want to see this. Have a good night, man. Sleep well. Tap, tap, taparoo. That's it. That's how it works. Tap it in. Just tap it in. It's just that simple. We were just riffing on your name one night, and Nibs came up, and I think calling you Mr. Nib is funny. How do you get Nibs? Like, I like the name, but how did you make that transition to Mr. Nibs? That's as far as the logic goes, okay. Tap this stuff. Heck yeah. I'm trying to think of other trees that I love. Oh, okay. There's another group of trees in Central Park that I call the Holy Trinity, because there are three. They're kind of short trees, but they're all the same kind. I don't know what kind they are, but they're really like gnarly and knotty in their trunks. They look so cool. And I've thought every time I pass them on my bike, I'm like, I want to paint those trees. Trees are just the coolest thing, man. Again, I'm not gonna go crazy there. Just, you know. We're getting close to finishing this, I think. Little details that I'll have to just look at while I'm just walking around the apartment I'll work on, but as far as streaming it, I think I do want to do some stuff on the door, actually. I thought to make the door just like kind of slats of wood that they painted red. How they paint it red, I have no idea. How they paint the blue, I don't know. They must have paint in this place, who knows. Thank you, Great White. How's it going, man? Just saw the new Godzilla movie. It was quite epic. Hey, Great Scent, what's going on, dude? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, the movie was pretty epic. Did it scare you? Was the old monster a little scary? I want to live under this tree. I'm sorry that I'm keeping you from sleeping, but that's a great compliment. Thank you very much, Mr. Nibs. If I can call you Mr. Nibs. Is the thing on the camera? Because I moved it over a little bit. I'm looking at my computer now. I can shimmy it over now a little bit. Alright, let me see. I want you to be able to see the whole thing, so hopefully that's okay. Yeah, thanks, man. That's why I painted this, because when I replayed this game, King's Quest IV, on stream a couple months ago, I had remembered this scene, and when I got to it, I was like, oh man, I gotta paint this. I have to paint this. And there are many scenes in that game that I would love to paint, but this was the one that was just like, yep, that's the one I gotta do next, for sure. Alright, what am I gonna do now? I don't know. Oh, right, the door. Sorry. Lost my train of thought. Okay. I'm gonna try to just put some like some vertical lines down through this door and make it look more a little like wood. I think. Should we try to do that? Why not? What the heck? Why not? There were a few good jumps and overall pretty Godzilla-ish. Are you a big Godzilla fan? Gonna wrap this up tonight. I'll probably still futz with it, but this will be the last stream with this piece. I will put pictures up on Twitter when it's totally done. And as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I'm thinking to next week start... Well, I will start a new one next week. If you guys have any ideas, shoot them my way. But I'm thinking to do Dragon Warrior, like the battle scene. The original, like when you see a slime, but the background is like mountains and the sky and the ground coming toward you. I'd love to do this like a really realistic shot of that, and then maybe put a little like black square for the dialogue and put like GameScape artists, something like that. That's the idea I had. But again, if you guys have other ideas you'd like to see me make, just for the stream ones, the stream painting sessions, just to kind of interact with you guys and just keep painting. I enjoy doing this, you know. But I've had so many ideas of games to do, it's hard to keep up. Having late night burgers. How many burgers did you have? And are they like little slider burgers, Colossal? What's going on? What's going on over there? I'm a big fan of giant monsters beating the crap out of each other, so yeah, I'd say so, okay. There wasn't enough detail in that graveyard in Romancia, was there? No, but I could do, oh man, that tune. Oh, I'm forgetting the tune now. I loved that tune. I loved that whole scene. Sounds like a good idea? Okay. Bruce Wayne Brady, wow. Batman Brady's in the house. Thank you so much. Welcome. How's it going? Happy Saturday night. That sounds so great. I think that's one of the ones like I've had in mind for a while, so I think I will probably do that. Unless someone suggests something that I'm like, whoa, now that would be awesome. I think I probably will. You know what I wouldn't mind doing actually is highlighting these rocks a little bit more. Just with some, I think some straight up white, maybe a little bit of blue. Let's do that. Let's do that. My blue is almost totally out. This poor, look at this guy. So I'm just like sticking my paintbrush right in the hole, getting the paint out. Yeah, so if you saw me a couple weeks ago, I guess it's 2 weeks ago now, working on the painting, the golf painting. So today was my stepfather's surprise party, so he got it today. And my mom sent me a video of him opening it, and he loved it, so that was nice. Nice feelings all around. That too much? I don't know. Can always pull this back if it's too much. Yay for wholesome art. Liking the entire vibe of your channel. I love art streams. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I stream Saturday nights. I do this painting. Tuesday nights I stream like computer stuff. Like I actually did King's Quest 4. That's why I wanted to paint this. Then I did Cursive Monkey Island that I just finished last week, and I'm gonna start Shovel Knight on Tuesday. Then Wednesday nights I do NES stuff just on the console. So yeah, thanks, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. If that sounds fun, maybe you can stop on back in another time. Yeah, my schedule, I hope my schedule is on the bottom here in the info about the channel. I might have to update that actually. Not quite sure. This white might be popping a little bit too much. Are you an artist yourself, Mr. Brady? It's a little too blue. It's getting lost next to the water. So let's... Alright. So after this, what am I going to do now? Don't forget this little guy. He's in the water. Paint Giga, absolutely not. That is terrifying. I don't want to paint Giga. I missed more of them. Look at them. Look at these guys. They're everywhere. I don't even know if this is a rock, but now it is. You're a rock. Congratulations. Oh, thank you, Key. Thanks. Yeah, the golf painting was fun, man. Like, it's really fun to just take a photo and just kind of map it and then just recreate it. That was a lot of fun. Your friend John recommended your channel. Glad to stop by. Well, thank you so much. Oh, is this Crazy John? Crazy John T? Mr. B. Crones? Probably. That's what I'm going to suggest. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's been hanging out for quite a bit, so thank you so much for coming in. You finished Monkey Island and I missed it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can go on to my YouTube channel, Jay, and watch the replay. It's there. Go to the playlist DOS It Up. The DOS It Up playlist, you can see it. It says Curse of Monkey Island, the finale. I'm not, no, just enjoy it. I mean, I draw mean stick figures and fridge art sometimes. Okay, nice. Welcome to our chill times wherein we imagine living inside the paintings Ren makes. That's sweet. That's all I want to do. It's the floating head and life force. Those eyes blow up. Yeah, if you guys, you weren't here before maybe. Thursday night, if you don't follow Keyglyph, follow her. She's awesome. Thursday night, she's streaming Life Force, but I'm gonna be in on her stream. You'll see my little stupid face down there talking, and we're gonna like talk. I'm gonna try to like co-pilot her through the game because she's never beaten it. I'm pretty sure, right? So it's gonna be a little co-pilot stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, when his eyes blow up, it's such a. I mean, the explosion in the game is so aggressive and violent. When his eyes just explode, I would like get an eye ache just thinking about it. Yeah, that's the one. Been friends with John for a while. Nice, good guy, man. It's really sweet. Damn, I hope it ended with 3 foot getting some lice on fire. You'll see. You'll see. It was fun. You've never played it even? So you've never like gotten through the first level. Okay, this is gonna be fun. It's just loomed large in my mind from that creepy Nintendo power. Okay. That game is aggressively hard. Yes, it is. Although you can memorize it. You can. It's not so bad. It's not super rare. I mean, random. There are some parts that are random, I think, but I'd like to get more guests on my streams now that I figure out how to do it on Discord with Nicole's help. Yeah, it's a cool idea. I would totally love to do that. And EC, I just saw a screenshot somewhere of Rogue Mission. Was that the game we were thinking? We have to do that. I have to get on that. EC Myers and I were talking about doing a playthrough, like a tag team playthrough of a hack, like a Metroid hack. But we were trying to figure out how to do it. And he probably figured it out, and I haven't gotten to sit down with it yet. Literally last night was the first time I touched it. Wow, okay. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, Polykill. So I was streaming my attempts to No Death Life Force not too long ago, like a month ago, and I did one stream and I did one attempt. I got to the end and that I messed up in the bars, because you know how like at the very end, like the third from the last bar just closes completely, so it just kind of, it's kind of just a dick. So you have to like fly up. So that part was really scary, but I got it the next time, so we got it that night. But yeah, that part was always kind of cheap, I always felt as a kid, because I had the game as a kid. And I think probably the first time I beat it, I was just like, what the heck, man? That whole thing just closed in on me. That's not cool. How am I supposed to know that's gonna happen? This part. This needs a little something in here. That space looked a little conspicuous. I didn't like that. I love the whole Team YouTube, Team Twitch thing. It was so cute. Rogue Dawn, okay. That was heartbreaking, yeah. I was pretty sure it was gonna happen at least. I was surprised I got through it the second time. I've only seen it with the Konami code. Yeah, that's how I used to play it as a kid. But like I said, it's like, you know, it's a game that you can definitely memorize. It's not too bad. And I've been playing it since I'm, you know, 12 years old, so. Okay, can I focus for 5 seconds? I need to put some lines into this stinking door here. Let's do that. Let's take some brown, some black. And I've got this little brush, and you can get it real flat. And you can just make some lines here, hopefully. Because they would probably, ooh, easy baby, probably be like slats of, like planks of wood they would use to make your door, right? I mean, I don't know anything about dwarf doors, but that's what I would assume. Come on, baby. I always get crushed in the fire. Dude, the fire level, level 3, I'll say it till the day I die. 3rd level in that game is the hardest level, for sure. For sure, man. Yeah, you have to know where you can be at all times. It's those stinking like meatballs that come flying out of the bottoms and the tops, you know? Rough stuff, for sure. I don't know if I love the color of this door. I mean, it's red in the picture. But, I don't know, it's like pink. I don't know how I like it. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll be very honest. What qualities do I love in a tree? 1 second, sorry. Ugh. Yeah, that's when it all starts going downhill for me. It's tough, man. That's another soundtrack, Musty. Speaking of like Zexus and soundtracks, that soundtrack is one of my favorites, no question. What qualities do you typically love in a tree? I love irregularity. I love non-symmetricalness. Is that a word? I love them naughty. I love my trees naughty. And I mean naughty, not naughty. You know what I'm saying? The color. I love the color of, well, the leaves, of course. But the bark. I've talked about it before, but one of my favorite kinds of trees is called a London plane. It's this really pretty, like, it almost looks gray, but it's like a green at the same time. And it has like these spots, like almost like a cow or something. It's really, really pretty. I love a good birch tree. I think what I love about like painting a landscape is like just the contrast of like, you take like a really deep like steel blue sky with white puffy clouds, and then you throw in like a birch tree with like grays in it and some yellow like leaves, you know. I mean, that's what it's all about. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes, kids. Yup. 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 Ma'am. Hello. Can I come up? Who wants to say hi to the cat? It's not gonna come up. Yes or no? No? I don't think she's coming up. Oh my god, I'm choking. Choking! Come here. Alright, you are gonna get to see Tallulah. Come here. Come up here. Come on. Don't win. Come on. Alright, if you're new in the channel, you're gonna meet my cat right now. This is Tallulah. Say hello. Come on. Yes! Here's Tallulah. Hello! She is a very handsome tuxedo cat. She likes to come around when I paint and sit on my lap. And try, as she might, to get paint on her body, and it's really annoying. And I have to kind of keep that from happening as best I can. I don't know if I like this door, honestly. Kitty! Yes. Yes. On timber, the tree equivalent of tinder, what catches your eye and makes you want to hang out with that tree. Oh my god. Tinder? Timber? Yeah. Very funny, Keyleth. Very funny. I would swipe right on so many trees. You would never paint a naughty tree. Some mad remixes? I bet there are, yeah. You're infecting me with all these 8 bits, dude. I gotta start adding some more to this too, because there are so many good OSTs. When this started playing, my stress level went slightly up. What's playing right now? Actually, Life Force OST is on my mix right now, so you'll hear it sooner or later. What a voice, yeah. You can hear her purr? Get out of here. Don't tell me you can hear her purr, that's crazy. But I think I might have to start streaming some Xanadu next. Do it! I'll totally check that out, I want to see that game. She kind of looks like she's got a paint smudge on her face with that patch there, yeah. She has a little mustache too. Hello. You showed us the palette during the golf course. What does it look like here? It's pretty clean. I just cleaned it off and started again. But I'll show you. Let's put my brush behind my ear like a real artist. Here's the palette right now. Not too much going on. I just had this before the stream. I was working on that big piece in my bedroom. Just did some sky stuff with it, but that's all I got right here. Not too exciting. Okay. Technically Tinder could apply to trees also, but for entirely different reasons. You got it. So many prints I want, Ren. These paintings are great. Thank you, buddy. How do you actually get prints made of canvas paintings? Do you have to put it down on a big scanner or something? Or just take a... I just take a picture on my phone, honestly. I put it like near some sunlight, like put it near the window, get good light on it, take a picture. I'll futz with it and like, I think it's Google Photos or something like that. You know, you can, you know, mess with the settings of it, make it a little crisper. And then I use Vistaprint actually. And there you have it. I mean, they're pretty good. They're pretty good prints. There are probably higher quality ones out there, but I'm pretty happy with what I've gotten made. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this door, but I thought about just making the door like a woody color. Yes, ma'am. Do you love me? You're looking at me so longingly. But the tree is woody, so I didn't want to overdo the wood kind of aspect of this, but okay, here's what I want to do. I want to make it look like there's like, it's not one big solid piece, basically. So actually, if we come across here, and just kind of make little like if the plank at the end is kind of opened up, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty imperfect. I mean, a lot of this stuff in this world, it looks pretty, you know, like an ancient kind of world, like fairy tale sort of place, so things are not so perfect. They're a little archaic. Take care, Polykill, Mr. Nibs, if you will. Thank you so much for stopping in, man. Have yourself a great Saturday night. I'm a bit wiped out tonight, so I'm off to bed. Good night, Eugene. Good night, folks. Lovely day. Lovely work as usual. Thank you, buddy. Yes, yes, awesome. I'll see you Tuesday night, dude. I love palettes. Yeah. One of my favorite artists on YouTube, his name is Michael James Smith, and he has like an awesome setup. He has like awesome cameras. He just has a camera set up over his palette, so you can like, yeah, see what he's mixing. And okay, there's the tail. Goodbye. Want to see the tail whip? There it was. See you later. Okay. Oh snap. Xanadu next takes place in the same kingdom as Legacy of the Wizard. Yes. Yes, but it's a very different game, as I understand, right? I think all those games are so different. I mean, Romancia it's cool. It's very different, though. Yeah, you know what I want to do? I wasted all that paint, unfortunately. I'm going to add a little more red to the door. I don't know if I like it being so pink. Let's make it more red. I mean, why not? just under here, because they got the shadow kind of going across it up there. So we're just gonna go up here, or down here, excuse me. Add in some redness down here. Although, see, that's too... Maybe I can make it like a purplish color. I don't want it to stand out too much. This is a little tricky. Ooh, okay, what about a brown? What about mixing red and brown? Take some brown, take some red. That'll cool off the red so it's not too crazy. Let's try that, because then it'll bring it a little closer to like a little woodiness maybe. Wow, it's like the same thing. Red is so strong. It's too much. I think we're getting closer to it. They're already talking about the Dragon Slayer and the castle. See how my little brain perked up. But yes, a very different kind of game, however. Buying keys is the thing, as the dungeons doesn't always provide them, okay. Do you like flowering trees more or less than non-flowering trees? What are your feelings on flowers in general? I prefer non-flowering trees. I like leaves. I like I said, like non-symmetrical clumps of leaves. I think that's very aesthetically pleasing to me. What are my feelings on flowers? They're okay. I don't like love them. I'm not a big flower lover, I guess I would say. I don't have a favorite flower. I love how they smell. Like right now when I ride my bike through the park, it's like everything's opening up and it smells so good. I love that. Like when spring starts hitting, you know? That I'm a big fan of. But like some people like will see flowers and they'll just be like, oh my god. And I'm like, okay, they're nice, but you know, I don't go that crazy over them. Do you have a favorite flower? Let's turn the chat to flowers. How do we feel about them? Any memories with certain flowers? Okay. So now, should I change up here too and just make it a darker color? Could add a touch of black. Yeah, I think that actually works. Yeah, I just didn't like that pink. I don't know why I made it pink, but fortunately we're able to just change it. It's not a big deal. It is 1:23. I'm probably gonna close up shop here pretty soon. Ooh, lilacs. I love lavender. Lavender is like my favorite scent of anything. Deciduous. I love the word deciduous. So great. I'm going deciduous. Well, I love them all. I mean, come on. Coniferous. Oh, and the crowns, they are present. Nice. Nice. So have you not played it at all, Crash? Would this be a first time playing it? Okay. That's better than it was. You're the same. I like leaves, twigs, that kind of thing. Yep. I'm not even really a big fan of flowers. Smells, really. The dandelion. Wow. Okay. I love it when a game ties itself into its series in a wonderful way within the first hour of play. Yep. Lilac, tulips, the understated smells. Bleeding hearts, snapdragons are cool. We had lady slippers in like the woods behind my house when I grew up. Something like a lily is intolerable to you. Venus flytrap. Although technically that's not a flower. I think the best plant smells are just pine trees. Dude, yeah. Yeah. Burning hickory wood might be it. Dude, one of my favorite scents in life is a campfire. Just like a fire. Like we used to go camping a lot. We would have fires. We would climb Mount Washington. Key, do you know Mount Washington? I don't know if you said you were up in Massachusetts. It's in New Hampshire. It's in the presidential range up in the White Mountains. We used to climb that when I was a kid. So we would drive up from Connecticut. We would camp Friday night, and then Saturday we'd climb up and down the mountain, and then we would camp that night, like all tuckered out around a fire and just like eat, and just, it was awesome. Those are like some of my favorite memories. I've owned it for a while and haven't invested any time into it yet. I originally had it in Japanese and didn't really get too far into it. Okay. That's dying hickory wood, yeah, kind of sad. One time I was driving behind a truck that had just cut down a tree, and I was thinking about how that smell would be like the tree equivalent smell of carnage. Oh my god. Carnage. Tree carnage. This car climbed Mount Washington. Nice. Yeah, we used to see that all the time, and we'd always be like, these feet climbed Mount Washington, sucker. Yeah, that was always a big, like, thing of pride for us. You know what? Since I did that, let's do that too, because that should be the same color. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, baby. I mean, it's okay if a little of the old color peeks through, like if it's a highlight sort of thing, but generally, I'm very glad to be changing this color. And there's almost like a little like shingling action going on over here. Have you guys watched, I'm sure some of you have, Drunk History? I know it's like a pretty popular series, and maybe it's even on Netflix now, I want to say, but I never really watched it. But I just started watching the other day. Some of those are so fucking funny. Oh my god. Yeah, I like that. I friggin' like that, dude. Right, in here, okay, so in here, it's like this part of the tree is almost like blocking this, so I want to put a little shadow in that area. Just gonna add some black. even really blacken this up in that corner, just in that little ledge. The little nook. This is like the breakfast nook right here. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I know of it, and I used to see plenty of cars with that bumper stickers thing. Yeah. Flash poll everybody. How do you say, I say niche? Right? Isn't that how you say it? That's what I think. Alright, can I just nail this little line over here? Because this should be darker because it's over there. Yeah, that looks way better, dude. Way better. I like that. Okay. And you know what? The chimney looks a little flat too. We're gonna do all of this stuff. Let's do it. So, I'm just gonna take some of that, and you know what? Let's take some yellow because this is like brick. Niche, yep. I think, what? Niche? Do people say niche? Niche. In your niche. I don't think that's correct. Right? Maybe just add a little bit of this in here. Ooh. Ooh, I think I like this. How about, okay, how about this one? Notch? How do you guys say this word? Because I've always heard it as genre, but I've actually heard people say, I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I've heard genre as in like the name John Ra, which that's kind of strange to me. Hey, any way you say it, you can still hang out here. It's fine. It's totally fine, dude. Genre. Genre? I'm just kidding. Alright, so I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to this and see if I can find a good. Yeah, it was a little too flat before. It was just like one color, so I think this might help. And maybe also on this side, but add a little white to what we've got here. It's okay. Actually, I'm confusing things. Wow, speaking of Godzilla, genre sounds like an amazing monster name. I need to see that movie. How about nostalgia? Oh, nostalgia. Nostalgia. I have so much nostalgia. I think I say nostalgia. Deep beat? First, nostalgia. Yeah, you say like with like a soft J. I say nostalgia. Because if then it's nostalgic. I don't know. Ooh, I got a big one. I got a big one. You ready? Yikes. Here comes the divisive word of the stream. Is the T silent or not? That's the question. This is fun. This is fun. Things are gonna get real hairy in a minute. I always say the T. See, I don't know, do you guys remember? I swear I remember when I was a kid, they taught us that the T was silent. So I've always said often. But so many people say often. I don't know, because oft, would you say oft times? It's kind of a mystery, I'm not really sure what's correct. Yeah. Ooh, okay. This is funny. I say neither and either, but I always want to say neither, because it just sounds kind of sexier. Neither. Neither one. I think maybe I do say that sometimes. I don't know. Let's take this outside, friend! Yeah, I think I probably say them both ways and not even realize it. Really, I think, maybe. Okay, I think, what do I need to do here? This area needs some work. Who the hell knows what's going on over here? So, drunk history, did anyone make a comment about that and I missed it? Have you guys seen this? I'm sure you have. I'm definitely late to the game with it, but it's been cracking me up. Although, it kind of gets old after a little while, which is sad because it's such a good idea. I mean, the best part obviously is like when you hear the audio of the drunk person but are watching the reenactors say the ridiculous lines that the drunk person says. Capsule J, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the kind comment. I heard through the grapevine that I am a true Renaissance fan. Very sweet. Welcome. Happy Saturday night. How you doing? Queen's English! I had a friend who had the same reasoning about neither and neither. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, it just sounds like when someone says, what about you? Like, neither would I. It's almost like you're busting out a British accent all of a sudden. It's fun. Yanni is so proud of me. There's the real benchmark. How does Yanni say this? I wish I were friends with Yanni and I had him, like, on speed dial. That'd be awesome. Like, I'd have him, like, on speakerphone right now. He'd be like, Renaissance, your painting is very nice. I'm going to make a song for you about it. I call it Bark of the Eternities. And he'll just start playing the piano. Be awesome. This is turning out really nice. Oh, Bionic Commando. Bionic Commando is another OST. One of my favorites. So freaking good, man. Keyglyph, I recommend it. I think you should watch some. The one that I just watched, the first one that got me into it was the one with Dolly Parton. It's really funny. Check it out. I've caught Drunk History once or twice, but haven't watched all the way through. Okay. Did it not grasp you? Yanni, what a sexy word legend. Yeah, Capsule J, it's no problem. I'm actually gonna start wrapping up here in a little bit. This song is called... Which number would he be? I want to say... See, this comes back to your question, if you have friends that are certain colors or certain numbers, maybe? What number would Yanni be? He's not 6, for sure. He's not 1. He's not 7. He feels like a 9 to me. I think Yanni's a 9. You think he'd be a 2. 2. Just doesn't feel right to me. 9 feels right to me. He's such a 9. That Yanni, he's such a 9. To me, Yanni is an 8. What if we all had him on speakerphone? I mean, sorry, on our own speed dial. Is speed dial a thing still? Can you do that? I don't even know you could do that on your phone. That's funny. I haven't thought about speed dialing in quite some time. Oh man. Well, my friends, I think I'm done with this on the stream. Like I said, I'm gonna keep fixing things up and adding little details here and there, but look forward to a finalized picture of this guy soon on Twitter. I'll put it on Instagram as well if you follow me there. And next week we're gonna start with a new one. I think the Dragon Warrior battle scene. I think that'll be fun. Unless you have suggestions. If you do, shoot them my way on Twitter or whatever. Tuesday night, I'm starting Shovel Knight. Probably around 10:30 or so p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can't wait for that. The game looks awesome. And Tuesday night, Siri is speed dial. I guess, right? Do I name my pieces? No. Although I did, for my website, I put on like some of my non-gaming pieces too, and I just came up with quick little titles for them, but not really like anything significant, you know what I mean? I know, me neither, Jay. It sounds like it's gonna be that, because a lot of people in the chat were like, ooh, good idea, Dragon Warrior, and it's one that I've thought about doing since I've started doing these paintings. I love that. Because it's so simplistic, but I really want to embellish on it. I'm thinking of some very stormy clouds with like mountains over here, trees and forests. It could be cool. I think it might be fun. Oh, wait to pick your painting until after you've sunk some time into Shovel Knight. Oh yeah. I just played the first level just to test it, and already I was like, oh my god, look at that castle like that. It's so cool. So cool. Yeah, that's a good call. Maybe I will. Anyway, Tuesday night, Shovel Knight, and Tuesday night at the conclusion of that stream will be the second Name That Kazoo. If you don't know what that is, I play game tunes on the kazoo. People in the chat guess what game it comes from. First person in my chat to put the correct answer gets a point. First 1 to 3 wins. And you will be displayed in next week's stream as the name, what is it? The Master Namer. That's what I'm calling it. The Master Namer. Up on the plaque on the stream. It's a lot of fun. I'll spend like the last 50 minutes or so on the stream doing that. So that's fun. Wednesday night, I'm going to try to finish the Hammer Mario. If you don't know what that is, it's hell. It's fucking terrible. It's Super Mario Brothers, but you put in a genie code so that every enemy throws hammers at you like crazy. It's ridiculous. Hungry Goriah put me up to that, so you can thank him for that. So that is the week coming this week on the Renaissance channel. Let me look and see who we can raid. Waggish is the current champion, that is correct. I'm going to have a big unveiling of his name on the stream. It's going to be nice. So I hope you guys will join me. I was thinking the campfire. It's a good time. There's a campfire scene? I love a good campfire scene. I love doing fire. It's really fun. Who? Okay. Okay. Maybe. 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 Tell you what, let's see. Waggish, yeah. Gotta call it a night. Take care, Capsule J. Thanks again for stopping in. Have a great night, dude. We'll see you soon. He was lightning quick on that. I was like, how was he answering these so quickly? You know what? Let's see if he's still on. The old ass retro gamer is my buddy Christopher Pico.
This is your idea of an
Looks like he's on. The old ass retro gamer.
Sure. Listen, we both have something to lose here.
Oh my god. Looks like he's streaming something modern. But what the hell? Let's give him a raid, folks. Faster than a speed of ping. Take care, Jay. Have a great night. Thank you, buddy. When you first started, it was like, wow, it looks so good. It's almost done. Little did you know. Oh yeah, the details go deep, my friend. And I'm gonna go even deeper. Even deeper. I might still touch up some of the trees and stuff, but anyway. Have a great night, man. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's put in a raid real quick. We'll say hello to Mr. Pico, and then I'm going to sleep. The old retro. Hope I got that all right. Take care, guys. Let's do this. All right. Let's go. All right. Yeah, me too. I'll put the pictures up. We'll see you guys Tuesday night. Thursday night, doing the co-pilot stream with Miss Keeglith as well. But we'll see you then. Okay. Good night, guys. We're gonna start the raid. Take care.